Just saying. It's really up there on the curve. Maybe a Vendilion Clique. Go more hand hate. Right. We will. Maybe Thought Seizes as well. In my experience, 3 fish, 2 Tass is better. At least in Delver. I don't have that many Tazigurs though, but we could brew it that way. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I kind of wanted to see how much of this deck I could brew, see what I actually own for it. Terminate is great right now, and maybe some number of Dismember. So probably Terminates. I'll have to get some more Terminate. That's okay. Those are the ones I like. Terminate, Colligan's Command. Totally bushing that. Colligans. Thank you. I have 1 Colligan's Command. The deck usually wants 2 to 3. Lightning Bolts. Bloodgate says run Menelik. Menelik's okay. It's not great right now, but it's okay. You could run some number of Menelik. I wouldn't run more than 3. Two to 3 Menelik. Maybe a Dismember. I think the Dank Dwellers is a little cute. I'm going to put it in the board, I'm not sure. Put the Electrolyzes in the board, I'm not sure about that main deck, but I like Electrolyze. Vendilion Clique can be in the sideboard too. 48, so 12 plus 6, so we're looking at 18. We still need to make some cuts. Thought Nightseer is better. There's a Dismember. Run some Baby Jace. Okay. I did get it back from the guy that borrowed it, which was sweet. Yeah, Jace is back in my collection, which is very nice. I'm glad I trusted the guy. I did trust him. You gotta be trusting. Cryptic, Sears, Snaps, Colligans, Prodigies, Remands, Terminates, Leak, Thought Scour, Bolt. Now remember, we don't have to have all the answers necessarily because we have the ability to just combo out. One Murderous. Run Fling. I don't know about Fling. What about Slip Through Space? What about Slip Through Space? We can sometimes use it on the... I mean, I still kind of like a 1 of Creeping Tar Pit. Even though it's not the Manland to turn on the combo. We might still want a Tar Pit. What else have we got? Deltas. What's nice is I do have the proper fetches now to make the Cryptics happy. Which would be a slew of Delta, a slew of... Scalding Tarn. Do you have a playset now? That's awesome. I mean, we're borrowing some number of these. Too much mana, says Raphaelis. What's the combo, says Wombologist? Run some Serum Visions? You could. We'll have to make a lot of cuts, but don't worry. We'll trim it down. Like, that's probably too many Remand for the current metagame. Probably want no more than 2. Yeah, Visions might be playable. I like the idea of Thought Scour, though, plus the Zombie Fish and the Gurmags. Use Artful Dodge over Slip. Okay. Because it can get milled. Yeah, I mean, if we're running the Thought Scour engine. That's a cool idea. I like that. We don't mind if it gets hit with the Thought Scour then. That's tech. I like that. Good call. It doesn't cantrip, which... makes it worse in some cases, but the fact that it lets you, even if you were to mill it with a Thought Scour, still usable. We'll see. We'll see if we even run it at all. I mean, Sear Blades, if we're a Grixis control deck, like, honestly, the deck is really just trying to remove a lot of stuff. Now, this deck, now let's be honest, this deck did exist technically. Hang on. Before the printing of Fumarole, this deck technically existed already. Lava Claw, Sear Blades could already have been a thing, nobody was willing to try it. The only combo variants I was aware of, there was a Grixis twin, and there is some people, a few people I'm aware of jamming Grixis Kiki-Jiki. But this could have been a thing. Like, people could have been playing Ceaseless Sear Blades, Lava Claw. But now that there's Fumarole as well, I feel like there's more enablers for the deck. We've got a 6-2 split, right? We're going to run a playset of Fumarole, 2 Lava Claws, 3 Sear Blades. Is that a good split? Consider Expedites as a cantrip that enables the haste combo late in the game. Is 7-man lands going to slow us down much? You think it's still fine? It'll slow us down, for sure. I mean, I'd rather run a pair of Lightning Greaves. I'd rather run Greaves before I run an Expedite. Like, I would run Greaves before I run something like that, but I'm with you. I mean, it's a cantrip, but Greaves on Gurmags and Tazagurs and Jaces might be fine. Windex says it won't do anything the turn you play it. What are you talking about? Sear Blades? What am I hasting out? Well, right, that's the other thing. Like, there's no need, because you're right. When you drop it, we still need to find more mana to be able to activate Fumarole. Trinket Mage. You want me to run a Trinket Mage package? J-Bone says new deck. No. J-Bone, you missed it, friend. J-Bone, we crushed with Wizards tonight. Another 4-1 finish. This is the deck. Actually, it did have Ensnaring Bridge. You can't see the whole mana base, I'll admit. It's just some Steam Vents, Sulfur Falls, a bunch of Tarns, and some Mutavaults, but there you go. You should be able to see every card. Yeah, we crushed with this deck tonight. The only match loss was round 1 against... let's see, we played... Gosh, what did we lose round 1 to? I'm trying to remember. It was a blast, Jay. Throw in some Sholols. Oh, nice, J-Bone. I'm not a fan of Dismember over Murderous Cut unless I'm worried about Indestructible. Okay, well, we can run a Murderous spam. It's fine. What about a Vile Route? Says Windex. Grixis Wizards. Oh yeah, it felt great, J-Bone. It felt great. I don't think it's a brew anymore, man. I feel like it's stronger than that. I mean, it is a brew. It is a brew. I feel like it's just it might become an archetype if it catches on. I think a lot of people are really enjoying it, J-Bone. It does have a combo. Drinking a brew, winning it with a brew. Yeah, J-Bone, what do you think about this? Somebody wanted me to brew this. He's not here anymore, unfortunately, to see me brew it. I hope he watches the VOD. But Sear Blades, Ceaseless Sear Blades plus Fumarole or Lava Claw Reaches. What's the first card do? Whenever you activate an ability, whenever you activate an ability of an elemental, there we go. Ceaseless Sear Blades get +1/+0 until end of turn. Lava Claw, if you animate it, you can keep paying 0 on the fire breathing ability. And on Fumarole, you can keep flipping it from a 1/4 to a 4/1. Switch this creature's power and toughness until end of turn, so you just keep activating, and they're both elementals. Ghost Quarters? Yeah, we could run Ghost Quarters. It is cute. It could also be powerful, though. We're not sure yet. Could be both. I mean, I'm not saying it's not cute. It's definitely cute, but it could be powerful. This is a requested brew. I don't mind trying to make it work. I mean, another way to not worry about Ghost Quarter is just run heavy on the combo pieces. And then, you know, I mean, yes, that would mean you're going to have a lot less turn 1 Inquisition, turn 1 Thoughtseize, and you'll lose some percentage points against specifically Burn. So in order to get those percentage points back, we need to run some tech. Vampiric Link. Not really a loop, though. Technically not. Yeah, I like Vampiric Link. I don't know if I'm going to run 3, that's a lot. I'll have to do some more research. Philip says, what's going on here? Just use Grim Discovery to return the lands and or Seer Blades. What's up, Crimson Rezek? Science rules. Let's see, he needs more land. Is the burn matchup really that bad? Plenty of removal and creatures which itch the board. What about this deck? Is this likely to get R&D to bring land destruction to Modern? I tried out one, haven't worked for me. A lot of matches we can't do it properly. What are you talking about, Rofulus? Yeah, Vamp linking the Eidolon is sweet. Then they bolt it. They don't always have to bolt those Zephyr, so it can just steal the game too. I had a buddy who likes Grixis Control, and I was trying to convince him about the Vampiric Link. I don't know if he ever ran it. He said something about there wasn't much burn in his metagame. I was like, okay. Then that makes sense. There's plenty of burn aggressive Zoo decks being played on Magic Online though. With how big Eldrazi is, would Forked Bolt be decent for Mimics, says Razak. That's only if they have the stupid nuts of double. But yeah, I mean, Forked Bolt's fun. I like a one of Forked Bolt somewhere in the 75, sure. It's the electrolyzed side without the cantrip for a third of the cost. It's not instant speed though, it's sorcery. There's a lot of things it's not, but Jibsel, science rules. Want to play Elemental Tribe deck with Vials. Seer Blades needs to survive 2 turns, otherwise it doesn't stand a chance of ever closing out games, says in before wiping. So you want me to build Grixis Aetherblade? Grixis Aetherblade? Grixis Aetherblade. Grixis Aetherblade. Grixis Aetherblades? Grixis Aetherblades. Philip asks, what is that 4-drop? It's the combo piece, man. I don't know, Philip. I mean, we can leave it. I'm just, my brain's done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm done. It's 4 in the morning nearly, so. It's been fun, though. The lighting has changed. So this is my new sketch. We obviously didn't adhere to it tonight, but we're a little closer. We're a little closer. So right now is the after show. So let's start the after show. This is the one-on-one time with some of you guys that want to, you know, get that one-on-one time with me. That it's a little harder for me when the chat's moving for me to do that. Run a dispel on the board, says Marco. We'll brew on this next Tuesday or maybe sooner. I'll have to probably talk to Nathaniel to get some of these more expensive tools. 4 in the morning. Yeah, I mean, like, the deck's interesting, don't get me wrong. It's interesting, but I don't know. It's definitely definitely